Hey guys, I'm about to reveal some of the most common lies that women are hardwired to tell you and what they really mean. If you've heard these before, you're not alone. Many men have been there. Let's break it down in detail. Number 1. He's just a friend. This one can sting, but here's the truth. She knows that this guy is interested in her, but she keeps him around because he serves a purpose. Maybe he gives her attention, boosts her confidence, or offers something that benefits her emotionally or socially. She'll deny it, but deep down, she's aware of his feelings and is using him for her advantage while maintaining the friendship. Number 2, I'm not crazy. Here's the thing, only crazy people say they're not crazy, and this line is usually a red flag. What she's really saying is that she knows she's acting in a way that could be perceived as irrational, but she doesn't want to admit it. It's a way of deflecting responsibility for her behavior while still trying to maintain control of the situation. Number 3, I really like you, but as a friend. This one is a classic polite rejection. She wants to spare your feelings and keep the peace, but what she's really telling you is that she doesn't see you romantically. It's a softer, kinder way of saying, I'm not interested in you that way, without outright hurting your ego. It's her way of rejecting you while still keeping you around as a friend, if you can handle that. Number 4, nothing's wrong, I'm fine. This one is almost never true. Women are notoriously good at hiding their feelings, especially if they don't feel comfortable talking about them right away. When a woman says, I'm fine, it's often because she's upset but isn't ready to open up. Don't take it at face value. Pay attention to her actions and body language, as those are usually the real indicators. Quick break, guys. For those of you asking about the course, it's no longer available. You're late, and that's just how it is. But for those of you who are serious about stepping up and taking control, I've created a one-on-one chat with me. Choose your package and let's solve any problem you're facing, whether it's crushing your goals or handling that conversation with a girl. Number 5, you're the best I've ever had. She might say this to make you feel good about yourself, especially if you're in a physical relationship. It's a confidence booster, a way to keep you feeling secure and validated in the bedroom. But this statement is often exaggerated to keep you coming back for more. It may not be a complete lie, but it's usually said to keep your ego strong and the chemistry alive. Number 6, sorry, I didn't see your text. Let's be honest, she saw it. She just chose not to reply. There are plenty of reasons she might ignore you. She's busy, distracted, or not interested in continuing the conversation. But instead of telling you the truth, she tells you this to avoid confrontation or feelings of guilt. It's a passive way to let you down without directly addressing the reason behind the silence. Number 7, I'm not like all those other girls. If she says this, she's probably exactly like every other girl you've met. Women often say this because they want to present themselves as unique or different, but deep down, they're just like everyone else in one way or another. It's a way to avoid being judged or stereotyped, and it's meant to make you think that you're dealing with something special. Number 8, I'm not looking for a relationship. When she says this, it usually means she's not looking for a relationship with you. It's a polite way of telling you that she's not interested in taking things to a more serious level. This could mean she's focused on other things, or simply doesn't feel the connection necessary to move forward romantically. If she's already showing interest though, this could also be a way to slow things down. Number 9, I could never marry a man for money. This one's a classic. She says she could never marry for money, but in reality, for the right price, she absolutely could. Women understand that financial stability plays a huge role in their lives. They may claim that money isn't important to them, but many are open to being financially supported, especially when it aligns with their desires for security and comfort. It's a fine line between values and practicality, and sometimes those lines blur. Number 10, it's okay, I forgive you. Here's the thing, women often don't forgive as easily as they say. They may act like everything is fine, but most of the time they store up unresolved feelings. They won't always bring up past issues immediately, but when the timing is right, when it serves a purpose or makes their point, they'll bring it up again. Women tend to forgive, but not forget, and the issue may pop up later when they're feeling vulnerable or upset. Number 11, I'm not jealous like other women. This is one of the most common ways women like to differentiate themselves. Most women are jealous, but they don't want you to think that they are. When a woman says this, she wants you to believe she's above petty jealousy, when in fact, jealousy is often a natural reaction to insecurity. What she's really saying is that she's trying to present herself as emotionally stable and mature, which might not always be the case. Number 12. I hope you had a good time. She might say this after you've spent time with her, but deep down, she's disappointed because you weren't with her. She's likely fishing for validation, and this statement serves as a way for her to gauge how much attention you've given her. If you didn't have an amazing time with her, she might feel neglected or left out. Number 13. I promise I won't get angry. This one's tricky. What she really means is that if the situation isn't as bad as she's imagining in her head, then it'll be okay. But if it is worse than she thinks, or if it triggers something deeper, expect her to be furious. Women tend to build up expectations in their minds and then lash out when reality doesn't align with those expectations. Number 14. My battery is dying. This is a clear signal she wants to end the conversation without feeling guilty. Instead of directly saying she needs to go, she gives you a heads up that she's about to disconnect. It's a soft exit strategy. She's not quite ready to leave, but doesn't want to drag things on any longer. Number 15. I've moved on. When she says this, it's usually because she's still emotionally attached to the situation. Saying she's moved on is often a way of trying to convince herself that she's over it. The truth is, if she needs to say this out loud, it's because she's still bothered by whatever it is and hasn't fully let go. Number 16. Your friend's name is handsome. This is code for, I'm already thinking about him. It's not just a compliment, it's a sign that she's noticed something about your friend that piqued her interest, and it's probably more than just physical attraction. When a woman says this, she's making a mental note, and you better treat her right, or she might pursue that thought further. Number 17. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. 5 minutes actually means an hour, sometimes even more. Women are notoriously bad at estimating how long it will take them to get ready. They may say 5 minutes out of habit, but it's more of a general time frame, not an exact one. Be prepared for a longer wait. Number 18. You deserve someone so much better than me. This is a big red flag that she's already lost interest. It's her way of letting you know that she doesn't feel like she's good enough for you, or that she simply doesn't want to continue the relationship. It's a soft breakup line, often used to distance herself without creating confrontation. Number 19. I won't ever change you. I love you just the way you are. In reality, she will change you, whether you realize it or not. Women are often very skilled at manipulating their partners in subtle ways, adjusting behavior, expectations, and actions to suit their needs. Over time, what you thought was an unconditional relationship becomes one where you're slowly being molded to fit her idea of what you should be. Number 20. I don't believe in checking my man's phone. Every woman has checked her man's phone. It's not a matter of belief, it's curiosity. Women want to know what their partner is up to, and checking your phone is just one of the ways they do it. Don't let her fool you into thinking she doesn't care about your messages or interactions with other women. Number 21. I hate guys who play games. This is rich because, more often than not, girls love guys who play games. There's something thrilling about the chase, and women often enjoy the process of keeping a man guessing. What she's really saying is that she doesn't want to be on the receiving end of a game, but she's willing to play them herself. Number 22. Sorry, wrong text. Do you really think it's that hard to accidentally text someone? This is a classic way for her to remind you that she's still thinking about you. She didn't text you by mistake. She wanted to reignite your attention, subtly telling you that she's still in your life. Number 23. I'm on my period, or I have a headache when you try to initiate sex. This is a classic excuse for when she doesn't feel like being intimate but doesn't want to hurt your feelings. It's a gentle way of saying no without being direct or confrontational. It's a common way women avoid sex without making the situation awkward. Number 24. Sorry, I'm just really busy from now until forever. She's not really busy, she's just too busy for you. She might be prioritizing other people, activities, or responsibilities over you, and this is her way of telling you she's not making time for the relationship anymore. Number 25. It's not you, it's me. This is one of the most common breakup lines. It's used to make the rejection seem less harsh and less about you, but in reality, it's always about you. She's just too polite or too uncomfortable to tell you the full truth. Number 26. I just don't get along with other girls. She knows exactly why she doesn't get along with other women, but she doesn't want to admit it. The truth is, she probably feels threatened or competitive with them, or maybe she has unresolved issues that she doesn't want to address. Instead, she keeps this vague, claiming to be innocent. Number 27. I never wear makeup. She's lying. Even if she says she doesn't wear makeup, she probably wears tinted moisturizer, concealer, or other subtle products. It's just part of the routine to create a natural look. She wants you to think she's flawless, but in reality, she's just very good at presenting herself that way. Number 28. I don't have any expectations. Almost every woman has expectations, whether she admits it or not. By saying she doesn't, she's trying to present herself as laid back and open-minded. But in reality, she's got a list of things she wants, even if she doesn't verbalize them directly. Number 29. I'm a very simple woman. Women are anything but simple. By saying this, she's trying to downplay her complexity to avoid scaring you off. She wants you to think she's easy to understand, but don't be fooled. She's just not being upfront with you about all the nuances of her personality. Number 30. I've only been with X amount of men. This number is often a lie. She doesn't want you to think she's promiscuous, so she keeps the number low. The truth is, most women don't want to risk having their partner think of them as easy, so they'll minimize their past experiences. So, how many of these have you heard before? Drop your experiences in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.